Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs, and today I am doing my second project with the Coneflower Celebrations. The first one I did with the whole flower with the petals and I stamped it, and this time I'm doing the cutouts from the dies. I cut out 2 of these and the top, and we're going to do it like that. Alright, so I wanted to show you also, this one I stamped and I cut it out with the die that does the both sides, and I think this would be a perfect little gift card for on top of a present, or place cards for a shower or a birthday or something like that. I just wanted to show you. Now you could put this on here instead if you didn't want to do the cardstock pieces, and you can, I used light and dark bubble bath and light and dark Daffodil Delight on that if you wanted to do that. All right, so the box measures 4 by 3 by 1 1/4 at the bottom, and it opens at the top. Now if you don't want to do a bow around it, of course you can put some Velcro dots back here. But inside I have a gift card and some Tic Tacs. Please don't judge me that they're Halloween. I didn't have any other ones today, but it does fit a nice thing of Tic Tacs. Of course, any type of hard candy and stuff like that will fit in there also. All right, so what we need is a piece of bubble bath that is 11 by 6 1/4. I cut these 2 die cuts out of bubble bath also. I need a strip for the sentiment that is a 1/2 inch high, and we'll cut that down. This is Pool Party, and these are from the Floral Impressions Designer Series paper. Okay, they have that on the back. We need 2 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, and 2 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. All right, and also I cut the top out of Daffodil Delight. Let me get my Simply Scored. We're going to start on the 11-inch side. Score at 1 1/4, 5 1/4, 6 1/2, and 10 1/2. Turn it to the 6 1/4 side and score at 1 1/4 and add 4 1/4. All right, now I'm going to fold and burnish my score lines. Okay, your 1/2 inch rectangle is over here. There was a 1 1/4 strip here and here, and 2 inches at the top. And this is what we're going to be doing. All right, so we're going to start down here. Go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge both sides of that square. Go to the next 2 score lines, cut them to the first score line, and wedge the square. Okay, go to the last score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge up a little bit. Okay, turn it so that your 1/2 inch rectangle is on this side. We're going to count 1, 2 to the 3rd score line and cut it to the first score line. Then we're going to take all 3 of these pieces off. And then we're going to wedge up into that 1/2 inch rectangle a little bit. Okay, then you're going to go to that last score line, cut it to the first score line, and take that rectangle off. Okay, Now we're going to turn it right side, which has what's left of that 1/2 inch rectangle over here. And this is our top flap, well actually our back flap. So we're going to round the corners of this. Okay, and that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. All right, now I'm going to get some tear and tape and put it next to the score line on that 1/2 inch rectangle. And then take your backing off. All right, and I'm going to flip it over, flip the side over with the tape, and then the other side to meet it. This is our back with the seam there, so we're going to put this one down first. Okay, now let's put our DSP on. These pieces are going to go front and back, and then we have to round one side, one long side of these smaller pieces, and they're going to go on the front and back of the flap. Okay, so now this is our front here. So I'm going to run my fingers down the sides just to kind of get them used to going to bend, and then I'm going to pinch the top together. All right, and that's our box. Now you can put whatever you want in first and they'll only bend down as far as that, but what we're putting in there, what I'm putting in there is fine to have it all the way to the bottom. All right, now let's do our ribbon. So I would put whatever I want inside, and I'm getting some of the iridescent striped ribbon, and I'm going to tie a bow right up the middle. Okay, now let's get our pieces in here. All right, decide which one's your front one. And then for the back, what I'm going to do is take off, well, let's do it on this side. I need to take off one of these so it doesn't stick out. And then I'm going to wedge, kind of wedge, this top part so it's out of my way. But I want to keep it so that I can glue. Okay, so that's what that part looks like. And then just make sure, because I want them off center. I don't want them to double up like this. I want the petals to be next to each other like that. So that's pretty good. So I don't have to cut anything else. So what I'm going to do is put some glue on this piece that we cut. And then make sure you put it off center. Make sure nothing of the top is showing through. And I need just a little bit more right here cut off. So I'll go back there and cut it off. And there we go. Okay, and then I'm just going to poke through some of these just every once in a while so they don't look flat. Okay, and then we're going to glue this on. Okay, now we need our dimensionals. And I'm going to put 2 up here. And then 1 over here. And, whoops, 1 over there. And that will stabilize it on the box, but you won't make all of those petals lay flat, so I don't want them to. All right. Make sure your ribbon is where you want it. press everything down. Okay, now we need some Tuxedo Black ink and our sentiment, Celebrate You. All right. All right, and then I'm going to cut pretty close to the C, and then I'm going to slant as far as I can on this. There we go. And then I'm just going to put liquid glue on this sentiment. And I'm going to have it go over some and under some. Of the petals, so some of the petals are still up, but I can see at least one down there. So when these are kind of up, it looks just fine. All right, now I'm going to take some Wink of Stella glitter. It's quick drying glitter. I'm going to put a little on the top, and then I'm going to put a little bit on some of the branches, petals. Just to give a little bit of shimmer. And then we gotta wait for that to dry. I should have done the other embellishments first, because I don't know if they're gonna stick, but we'll try. All right, I'm gonna use the 2024 to 26 in color flat pearls. And I think this says it's pretty in pink, but it looks nicely bubble bath to me. So I'm gonna put a large one there, and then two small on the, a medium, and then a small right there. All right. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, all my info is below. All of my website for Stampin' Up! And my blog address and my Facebook address for my Facebook group are in there. So have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.